Good morning, Jeep fans, Convoy crazies, jerry can junkies, Willie's wackos, mutt maniacs, deuce dukers, gamma goat goobers, and mighty mite munchkins. Johnny here, coming at you from New Orleans, Louisiana, at the KOA. And today's Museum Day, the National World War II Museum, of which I'm a charter member. But first, it's, what time is it? It's like 05. Yeah. It's 05:25. And we're going to a little town called Venice. So let's get some coffee made real quick and get the hell out of here.
March Unit 1, headquarters. Move out. Lead vehicle heading out of the fairgrounds. Thanks very much to Brown County Fairgrounds. March Unit 2, move out.
Alright guys, it's about 06. Took care of what I needed to take care of. Emergency pit stop. And now we're gonna head through the city and on south. That's a cute diner.
Hey guys, Johnny here, coming at you from pretty much the end of the road here. We're about 70 miles south of New Orleans, pretty much as far as you can go on four wheels down the Mississippi River. This is the end of the road. So, Veni Vidi Vici, baby. We saw the Mississippi River headwaters all the way up north, and here we are at the very end of it. So that was pretty cool. I wanted to do this, and I wanted to bring you along. Yeah, so that was like getting out of the city was a little bit of trouble. We passed a crime scene, and eventually we found our way here. So yeah, now we can turn around and go back to the World War II Museum. Well, that's not something you see every day right there. Looks like they have to move these around quite a bit to try to keep this area from flooding. Corps of Engineers, Venice sub-office. Going the other way at 50 mile an hour, got the Jeep up in the air, airborne. They really want you to stay off the grass. There's no fence. This little hedgerow. Oh no, there is a fence, never mind. Hey guys, we're finally making our way back into the city now. The GPS says 36 miles to the museum. I'm going to stop at this coffee shop in Belchas. I hope I said that right. A little place called Pour Over Coffee. I have my phone GPS set to take me there. The Garmin GPS to take me to the museum. Just make a quick stop, get a coffee, see what else they have there, and then head on into downtown New Orleans. Listen, I built this thing to send it. You expect me to send it, so we're gonna send it. So that's what we do in Unit 4. First traffic light in 60 miles. Huh. We made her. Pit stop. Going over the Little Munchkin Bridge. Across the Intracoastal Canal, buddy. Go but we must be getting closer. I'm starting to pick up a little radio traffic, which is good. Very comforting to hear that it's static. Alright, back across the canal. We're going to hang a right here. That intersection I had a hard time getting across this morning before sunrise. Woo! See if we can get in there and get down. There's where we're going. This is not what you think of when you hear New Orleans, is it? So we're on the wrong side of the Mississippi River right now. We're on the southern side. I need to get across this river, so we're going to go up to another Huey Long Bridge and get back into the city. But yeah, the Mississippi River is right on the other side of that levee. Get some traffic. Another day on the Jefferson Highway. Looks like they're putting a coat of paint on the top of that in there. If these buildings would get the hell out of my way. Expressway, and we're going up in the air too. We're getting the whole experience. Sometimes you got a gunner, buddy. park. Here we go. We made her. Hey guys, Johnny here, coming at you from the Big Easy, New Orleans, Louisiana. And we're here at the National WWII Museum parking garage. $8 an hour. But what are you gonna do? We are in the city. So I got my lights, chalks, and signs. And I got my, oh, check this out. Membership card. Should get me into the museum. And I'm gonna take you guys along with me, okay? Georgie Porgy's parked over here somewhere, so I've seen at least, yeah, you see that banged up red pickup truck over there, oh my God. But yeah, we made her. We're at the end of the convoy, so pretty exciting in a way and pretty sad in a way. But yeah, we're gonna go to the museum. It's more amazing than you can even imagine in here. This is just the entrance. This isn't even in the museum yet. Holy pokies.
I landed on D-Day with the 1st Infantry Division on Omaha Beach. Our Higgins boat hit a sandbar, and we jumped into the water and immediately went in over our heads. We struggled to make it to shore through the relentless gunfire, but all 12 of my men fought hard, and 6 hours later, we safely reached the hills.
I shipped overseas to Edinburgh, Scotland. We had to be in good shape, so we trained by walking and hiking with all of our gear. We met our first patients, British soldiers who had been wounded in the North Africa campaign. Treating these men prepared us for what bombs, bullets, and shrapnel can do to the human body.
I wrote about what was really going on in North Africa because I thought Americans didn't have an accurate view of the situation. It was not all strawberries and cream.
The men and women who served in World War II began their journey on a train like this one. You
States. First, the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor without any warning. And now Hitler and Mussolini have declared war on the United States. These are
Oh, they have an STG-44 here too. Look at that big, beautiful BAR there. Yeah, buddy. In your dream 65.
It's a World War II museum.
In the mountains, as the impasse of the Gustav line drags on, rain comes, followed by snow, swallowing the men in a nightmare of mud, misery, and death.
It was difficult to stand, much less walk. Every hill had a German gun. They were always looking down at us.
Advances of but a few yards come at a staggering toll. Frustration boils over from the ground all the way up to General Eisenhower. The Allies come to pin their troubles on a 6th century abbey,
Monte
perched high
Cassino.
atop Monte Cassino, convinced the Germans are using it as a formidable observation post. At first, the Allies resist attacking this ancient religious
From
site.
the 1300s, I
But
think.
when further land battles failed to advance the front line, the Allies launch an intense bombing assault that flattens the abbey and kills over 200 innocent Italian civilians. The truth emerges from the dust and rubble. Monte Cassino wasn't the German reconnaissance site the Allies imagined it to be. Finally, in May 1944, a major offensive undertaken by many Allied nations ends the stalemate. The forces trapped at Anzio break out. The Gustav line collapses. And on June 4th, 1944, the Allies take Rome, the first Axis capital to fall.
Fighting for our country. We were fighting for ourselves, our family, and for the Japanese American community. We were determined to be the best.
With American forces spread thin, the 442nd is assigned to the 92nd Infantry, which includes African American soldiers of the segregated 370th Infantry Regiment. These men also fight valiantly in service of a nation that treats them as second-class citizens.
Everybody was watching to see whether or not we'd be able to stand up under the pressure of combat. But we proved to them that, hey, if you can do it, we can do it.
In the winter of 1944, American and British allies finally pierced the Gothic line. But still, the fighting drags on. Altogether, the Italian campaign will be a grueling 20-month war of attrition, costing the Allies over 300,000 casualties, and the Germans over 400,000. Despite this overwhelming sacrifice, the Allies' road to Berlin will not pass through Italy. That fight is taking place elsewhere. But still, the fighting drags on. Altogether, the Italian campaign will be a grueling 20-month war of attrition, costing the Allies over 300,000 casualties, and the Germans over 400,000. Despite this overwhelming sacrifice,
The testimony under the command of Colonel Benjamin O. Davis Jr. These pioneering aviators joined White as escorts on long-range bombing missions. Now, the Americans will launch a massive bombing raid on Berlin in March 1944. According to one writer, about the sky. By June, the Americans had won the battle for air supremacy over Northern Europe. As the U.S. Army Air Forces suffered 18,400 casualties. It was then well believed that the D-Day invasion is going to the sea. General Eisenhower pursued his troops. He refused to fly an aircraft regularly. They appeared to be out of the sea. The Americans defeated as the U.S. Army Air Forces suffered 18,400 casualties. The British government believed the D-Day invasion was able to proceed. General Eisenhower assured his troops that if he fired aircraft working, they would be out.
Consisting of
The Americans would begin fighting to focus their entire attention on destroying the German war.
Yeah, buddy, look at that big, beautiful BAR. Pretty neat transition from the Italian campaign to the Arab War exhibit.
And Omaha. Everything depends on the coming hours. There is no alternate plan. Minutes after midnight, June 6, 1944, more than 20,000 Allied birds from the flags. Most paratroopers missed their targets. Some drowned. Others are entangled in trees.
With the troops on the move, one division makes it all possible. The Red Ball Express. All key supplies and equipment around the clock. 20-hour shift, hundreds of miles a day.
As the tanks just come across the other edge, and boy, they start running toward us down the river.
Blinded by their optimism, the leadership fails to recognize the lethal traps that lie ahead. The Germans have constructed a 400-mile defensive line, thick with interlocking bunkers, pillboxes, minefields, and artillery.
The day before it was liberated, and of course we got greeted by all the girls and the wines and the flowers, and I mean, my God.
The drive across France brought us to within a stone's throw of Paris. No city in Europe is more alluring. Everybody it seemed wanted to liberate Paris.
Here come all these people out, seriously, all these clapping and waving and yelling. Someone coming on a champagne and roses or something.
No great battle would take place, and it was believed that the entry of one or two Allied divisions would accomplish the liberation of the city. Fortunately, one fighting did occur, causing no great material damage to the city. As we went across the Arctic Trail, in 12 weeks, surrounded by a crowd. Yes,
people and the wine and the babies and whatever. We thought, boy, this is going to be great for out of Paris. So that we bivouacked in the Paris dump. And my section lieutenant came to me and said, "Well, get the guys together." He said, "We've got to go to a photo scouting party, make contact with the Germans." So we got in some jeeps and trucks and away we went. So that was my experience with Paris.
We've been taught classically, it should have occurred to us that Hitler might do something crazy and desperate.
In the midst of devastating losses and retreat, Eisenhower called for emergency meetings to rally his commanders. He tells General Patton,
George, I want you to move your Third Army north when you attack.
despite any weather, fast systems, and the stretching German advance,
American and Soviet troops converge near Torgau on the Elbe River. Everyone knows that the war's end is only days away. In the meantime, the Red Army has surrounded Berlin and launched a withering assault on the city of the West. There can be only one outcome to this war: Germany's unconditional surrender. In March, American troops crossed the Rhine River at Remagen. Pressing deeper into Germany's heartland, they encounter a depleted and demoralized enemy.
Also because it seems to me that later on, neither I nor anyone else will be interested in the musings of a 13-year-old schoolgirl.
October 29th, 1943. My nerves often get the better of me, especially on Sundays. Outside, you don't hear a single bird.
In trance that we couldn't speak.
June 6th, 1944.
D-Day has come. Early this morning, the Allies began the assault.
The invasion has begun. A huge commotion in Venice. Is this really over the long-awaited liberation? The liberation we've all talked so much about, which still seems
Yeah, some of them were holding on to each other to keep from falling. Others were on the ground and were dying. And I looked at that. I said, my God, who are these people? What have they done that was so terrible that could cause anyone to treat them like this? I didn't know, honestly. I mean, he said that they're Jews and gypsies, and Jehovah's Witnesses. Some are Catholics. They're hope. Oh, God, so many of them, different groups. Some of them were unionists, belonged to the union. Some were communists, homosexuals. He went on with a litany of groups that had been placed in the camp. I said, for what? Why? He said, the Nazis said they weren't good enough. They weren't fit to live. They could be terminated, murdered.
The day opened. No opposition whatsoever. The bodies
of an international military tribunal for the Orleans on January 19, 1946, modeling procedure on those used in Europe.
I don't know if these are all Medals of Honor recipients. There are a lot of Medals of Honor there. Just a B-17 casually hung from the ceiling. Mustang, Sherman down there on the ground, Corsair. Wonder if they have that on DVD.
This will be like 4 GPAs I've seen on this convoy now. Very nice. I think that's the Italian campaign Invasion Star on that CCKW. Ah.
Round that up to 33 and just donate the pennies to the museum.
Look how handsome that WC9 is. Wow. PT boats are a hell of a lot bigger than I thought they were. I thought they were just little things. Amazing.
Cook is down here cooking, he has to keep all of his pots sitting still. So he can take this handy pot holder here, and he can keep this pot from moving while the ship's rolling around.
Oh, really, folks? Yeah, that'll be the plunge. It's not a reverse ski run. Okay. You see they're stolen out of it.
Oh. Alright, let's just see here. See, I'm in the parking garage now. Now, see, if I had been paying attention, they got a map of the whole complex here. And even the parking garage is cool. Oh, no, wait. Look at all the fun we're having. Ah, shit. Common. And right back there is the terminus of the Jefferson Highway. That is the southern end of the Jefferson Highway right there, downtown New Orleans. We made her. So I was supposed to pay to park and I didn't pay, so I just whipped her in there. But I wanted to make sure I came downtown there. And saw some people looking around the Jeep, so I don't even want to go over there and take a picture of it. You just get a feeling, you know what I mean? So back in the Jeep we go and out to dinner. But we officially traveled to the southern terminus of the Jefferson Highway. Whoa, horsey! City driving be like. That boy can drive, son of a bitch. Baby, I'm so glad you're mine. Is it this one? No. It's the next one. Yeah, baby. I think that's the first roundabout I've ever been on up in the air like that. That was fun. Hey guys, Johnny here, coming at you from 3001 River Road, outside of the city, where our final dinner is of the convoy. And I don't know if the tour bus didn't get here yet, or if they're already all inside, but I'm gonna head in and freshen up a little bit and get ready for dinner. Well, as it turns out, I was a bit early, so chit-chatting with Chuck a little bit. And you know me, if I'm early, I'm going to be carrying stuff inside. Right, Chuck?
Yes, sir.
If I'm early, I'm going to be carrying stuff inside, right? That's right. That's how I do.
Well, this one's a heavy one right here.
Oh, I got the gun show here.
You're not going to carry it with one hand.
Not with one hand, no. I'm going to have to put this phone down sooner.
Oh, you can hold it in your mouth and do it.
I could. Maybe tape it to my chest or something, like a body cam.
So
Wow, did I get some sun.
Is it all set up for us?
Getting there.
Is there a bar?
There is a bar, yes. Yeah. And Chuck brought a lot of that Camp House wine with him.
Oh yeah, that's right. We bought a whole bunch for everybody inside.
Oh goodness.
That's right. Yeah.
So that's good.
I'm just assuming everybody can go in and hang out until dinner.
Grandpa wanted to get in the Navy because he didn't want to go to the Army. He didn't want to get drafted. That's what he didn't want to do. So his dad wouldn't sign for him to go in the Navy because Dale came home and his hands were all jacked up from the sinking the Wasp. So soon he got drafted. He got his draft notice and then he signed his papers. But then Dale wouldn't go back on a ship. He started painting planes. And they would paint planes so they looked like they were banking all the time. So when the enemy was shooting at them, they would shoot.
Wow, that's clever.
Yeah.
That's clever.
He didn't invent it, but that's what they did in where he was at.
That's really cool.
So then one time, he was in port somewhere, and Grandpa met him on the ship. Grandpa was a radio operator, so he knew it. Attention on deck! My dad was in the Navy.
But we're not telling chips out there, bro.
You don't like the first one, you ain't gonna like the second.
All right, chow call.
I think I'm worse because I always catch the things people say. And the images. Real bad. Yep.
Orleans in 28 days, and it's time to congratulate ourselves. But first, we're going to congratulate our host for tonight. And we have a way of thanking our hosts, and you'll have to excuse the name at the top. But it's actually kind of where we ended up as a convoy.
Even though we have moved down to Jefferson Parish for our last supper, and we went through Harahan. Very good. So, I've had a lot of trouble with a lot of the town names. You're the only one. What's that? No, not Montana. Minnesota. Minnesota.
Joe copies right or look like a tweet.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, and I think I said White Street. And our trail officer comes up with, copy that and write turn on Hukawakas Street. So this is our Convoy license plate. We give these out to all of our host cities that take care of us on our journey through our 28-day convoy on this trip. And so we'd really like to congratulate you and thank you for your support.
There you go. I just felt it on my face.
Very good.
So when people who live in Canada, they say, when you say, where do you live? They say Kennebra.
Kennebra.
So that's the name, Kennebra.
Okay. Well, we got another picture here.
Come on.
Hold it up.
Show the plane.
Show your
face. I can tell you.
Very good.
And look, these guys are from the VFW too. He's my senior vice commander. That's my adjutant, Steve, sitting down. And our chaplain.
Amen. Well, we do have one other way to thank you. 1, 2, 3. Hoorah! For the incredible amount of work he's done getting us on the second part of our convoy. So you gotta do it. 1, 2, 3.
It's a really emotional situation to participate in something that you helped create. And I thank John Varner, he's not here, but he's heard me say this so many times, to come up with the idea. And I thank Dan for getting us from up there to down here and not making any wrong turns.
One.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yes. Yes, he did.
One. Which helped a lot. And to all of you, I want to give you a message from my grandson, Austin. And when he got back to the farm delivering the M37, he sent us a message. And what he said was, he has never met a group of people like you all on his convoy, that you took in a young kid, a perfect stranger, and you put him under your wing and guided him through this. And that kid is so fired up, he's already planning for your next convoy. Me, I'm gonna probably not be able to do it because physically, I'm kind of heading south right now, so. But he's gonna carry on in my name and with the truck I gave him. So, Dan, thank you very much.
Hell yeah.
To get us from the Canadian border down to here. And so I'd just like to hear a round of applause for John.
Yeah.
And good stuff. Don't worry about that.
Lots of wine will work good.
Carl. You have a pillowcase. Is this one of her pillowcases? Yeah, see, it's got lipstick on it. Oh, jeez. Oh, it doesn't match. But there's one person you forgot. Lieutenant Dan and yourself. Oh.
Having rode with you for half a convoy, and putting up with your
left turn. You mean this left or this left? Left turn. This man works harder than you guys can imagine. It's a sombering experience for me. You guys are my family, but Dan works harder than you can imagine. If he's driving the truck, he's looking at his phone.
No shit. No, the officer's outside.
Yeah. Dan is working non-stop up front. I'm just the driver. Left turn, right turn. Okay. And I start to turn. No, you're the other right. Okay. He is coordinating things all the time. A lot. I never saw this. It's amazing what he does while we're going down the road for the benefit of the whole convoy. Another person that works her ass off.
Get up there.
Get up here. It takes a family.
It does.
And everybody contributes. We know that. Thank you to everybody for putting up with instructions. Sometimes things get snafu'd. We all know what snafu means, but we get through it. This is probably one of the best convoys that has gone very, very well. No accidents, right?
Right.
One minor turn was maybe a mistake, but not quite. So on behalf of your family, we want to present you with this.
Oh my gosh. My own Jefferson Highway sign.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Going once, going twice.
Molly.
Sold to Molly. Thank you for your generosity. All right, recovery team, come on. We need you to dig deep. 1937 Chev tow truck, bright yellow, should pick up a 5-ton.
Wanted to ride through the small little parade that we did in town. And he had quite a few of these little signs that he gave the convoy, and this is one of them. And he's one of the good guys. So this is Schlotzenheimen.
Soldatenheim.
And Matt, it will
Thank
go great
you.
on your vehicle.
Yeah, fan material. Look at me $10. $5. Soldatenheim for the man. There's one Austrian 10. 10. And that Austrian vehicle would look quite good with a Soldatenheim sign. 15. 12. I can't see that far. $20 over here. Okay. So, thank you.
Hey guys, Johnny here coming at you from the New Orleans KOA. My last night in New Orleans. Got all cleaned up, got a shower. Checking out the spooky decorations here in Spookyville. The lamppost is even spooky. Anyways, I better get back over to the shelter before the mosquitoes smell my old glory and start to eat me up here. Oh well. Well, that was a fun convoy, I guess. I had some troubles there at the beginning, both here and at home, but we got through it together, didn't we? And so I'm gonna get ready for Lewis and Clark Trail 2026. So yeah, it won't be too long. See if you guys can see if I can get somewhere where you can see me here. Hold on. So all we'll have to do is make it all the way across the country again. And I went and met the President of the United States again. And then we'll turn around and come back on the Lewis and Clark Trail. So 2026 is going to be right around
right after July 4th, something like that. So we might have July 4th on the road. We'll see how it pans out. But that's slated for July 2026. So I'm sure I'll see you all before then. You know me, I have endless projects going on. But yeah, tomorrow we're gonna go, Bill and I are gonna go see Lamar and Rooster Cogburn. You may, if you've been following this channel long enough, you may remember them from 2019. And if not, then we're gonna see them tomorrow. So yeah, 0700 first gear for tomorrow morning. So good night, guys. Thanks for following along. Thanks for all the kind words. Thanks for keeping me motivated and positive. So thank you, everybody. And we'll see you out there. Keep on jeeping on.